So when people think of sabinsa, the primary aspect of our business comes to mind, which is the ingredient sales. We're well known for this worldwide. We're farming, there's agricultural practices that we have in place. The raw material extract, which is standardized, brought in here into our Utah warehouse. It can be distributed in such a way that if you just want the raw material, we can do that. What they may not know is the fact that we can do contract manufacturing services right here in Utah. The customer may call us about one of our ingredients, or the customer may call us about, hey, I'm looking to formulate a product, let's say in the sports nutrition category. Great. We have a few ingredients up our alley for that. So we'll start talking about our beetroot extract, trademarked as Sabit, even curcumin C3 complex, our 95% curcuminoids product. When we engage the customers with those types of ingredients, they're quite fascinated. They like the science behind them, they like the approach that we've taken to market them. But then we have a very interesting point to make with them. Would you like us to create a tablet or capsule for you? That changes the entire conversation. Because right there, the customer doesn't have to search the world for a contract manufacturer. They don't have to worry about, okay, I'm getting ingredients and now I have to ship it over here. I've taken the logistics worry out of their mind. I've taken the fact that I control these right from the soil all the way to a bottle if they like, and they like that. They just have to provide me a label and we're good to go. By providing such contract manufacturing services, we can do blending, granulation, encapsulation, tableting, and even bi-layer tablets now. We've progressed the conversation from just an ingredient supplier to a full-fledged contract manufacturer that provides you the best ingredients in the best possible format for delivery. As you know, the tagline for Sabinsa is "Our innovation is your answer." And nothing is more clear than that when you come to our factory here. But there are a number of things we do a little differently than what you'll find at other contract manufacturers. For example, granulation work. Two molecules that are of the same size, consistency, density, weight, all those nice things, and you go and try to compress them. This is exactly what will happen. Every time. A granulation machine helps to deliver these molecules in different types of weight sometimes, different types of shapes, sizes. So when they are, they're not rubbing off each other, they're pulling in together and bonding together. So here we can pull in just the regular grade, get it granulated, get it into a tablet. Your roll compaction, where you have fluffy material that you want to make into a dense material. Think about Boswellia. It's a great material, but how did we ever get it in a capsule or a tablet? This type of machine will help. What it basically does is you feed it from the top, and those two little things there spin and they create these briquettes. But you got this fluffy powder now into kind of a dense powder that can go into a tablet or capsule. So there's an incredible piece of equipment here which we call the 8-sided blender. You can feed it from the top, or you can just pull the machine down and feed it right here. Spin it back up, turn on the equipment, and it'll just spin. It handles about 2 tons of material. It has vibration pads so the rooms don't shake. It can go down to microgram levels for the blending operation. And incredibly, it's much more efficient than some of the V-blenders that you commonly find. What's really unique to us is that the designers of these equipments worked with us to understand the nature of the herbal products that we're going to put these equipments through. Basically, the fact that when we bought these machines, we had worked with the engineers and designers to show them that we're going to run herbal extracts through these machines, because herbal extracts have a unique property to them at times. Herbal items tend to cause friction more often than your synthetic type of carriers. Herbal items have a very unique way of being processed. So there are pre-processed steps like granulation, roll compaction that we'll do, but when you go into a machine to make a tablet or capsule, it's very likely that that machine does not understand that herbal ingredient. We've been able to work with the designers and the engineers for these equipments to make sure that they can withstand such herbal items and produce the best capsule or tablet. This is something unique that I don't think many contract manufacturers have delved into. There are certainly some quality problems within our industry. One of the ways that Sabinsa handles this is by testing. When the raw material comes in, whether it's our own or from an outside, we test all the material that goes into production.
Here we are in the analytical lab where we use the HPLC machine and the FTIR to specifically determine what's in each product. The HPLC machine uses chromatography and chemical bonds in order to determine specifically what's in our product. The FTIR machine, we use lasers in order to see how the product reflects beams.
When we look at something like our microbiology lab, it's not a common lab that you find at many contract manufacturers. It's a service in-house that we do, so we can check for parameters like E. coli and yeast and mold. The turnaround times on those are some of the fastest in the industry, primarily because we don't need to ship them out. We have it right up here, upstairs in our factory. One of the things that many companies may not know is that Sabinsa also has a line of reference standards. These are incredibly pure extracts that we can test against a particular supply. We normally have them available for our customers, but these reference standards help us also to do in-house testing. The very fact that we produce a product we can test against our own standards is a testament to the great quality and understanding of Sabinsa's products. When you look at the full spectrum of Sabinsa, we do things like claim substantiation. We help customers formulate. We help customers create those pivotal pilot trials that are necessary for them to get into the market. We do stability studies. We have the opportunity to do research and publications. We have the opportunity, because of our in-house IP, create patents for your product if you so desire. We do it continuously on our own. Agriculture, and the fact that we know the content of even lead in soil, we have the ability to share that with you. We're quite transparent right from the start of the material to a bottle that we package here. When we started back in the mid-1980s delivering products and ingredients to the world, we harped on the fact standardization is going to be critical and it's going to become key. We couldn't have been more right. Today, we can look at, for example, 95% curcuminoids and say that activity creates this efficacy. We can take that standardized material, create a tablet for you, and you can go to market with that same beneficial activity that we found in our research. That research, that IP has been patented and it's available to you in your marketing. One of the other aspects to Sabinsa is a division that we call Clinivold. It's an independent arm that we set up to do clinical research. They are based out of India. They have several different hospital centers that they reach out to, several different patient beds they can bring to the table to help you do clinical studies. One of the nice things about Sabinsa here is that we're NSF GMP certified. We're routinely audited, both by NSF and by our customers as well, and we welcome that. In fact, we love when our customers come to audit us. We've had cases where people walk in and say, hey, I was just in the area, would love to see your facility. We're ready for you. We welcome you. Come on in. We're bringing you a total package of science and quality and research. This is the incredible part of Sabinsa that I think the industry looks up to say, this is a model company we can follow. When we launch a new product or when we talk about a science that is a new discovery, the immense respect is well appreciated by everyone in the field.